don't dance, but how I love to be around you. I'm not scared to take a chance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I found you. And you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. You can show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting alone. I don't care what road you choose. Don't wanna go back to who I was before. And I know that you might know right. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I give it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, we got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it out, 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 shake it out.
Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Car hard on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me?
You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out.
On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill.
Yeah.
My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip.
Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh, yeah, shake it out, 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 shake it out.
that's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, everybody. I almost did the unmute thing. Almost did it, but I caught myself in time. Okay, so how is everybody going? She's back. She's back in Kuwait. We've got some normality back. You know what it's like after a holiday. You've got to have a holiday after your holiday just to sort of wind down, get the house back in order, get everybody back on schedule, get all your clothes clean, hung, dried up, restock the fridge, see what weird things might have happened in the house, cockroaches, water damage, whatever. You just got to check to make sure everything's right in the world. She's back. First live stream was 30 minutes long. That was a kind of weird, but maybe she had a tightly packed schedule and that's all she could squeeze in for us. Who knows? But we are going to watch that now because I love you and you know I do. I have edited it, cut it down from the 30 minutes of jibber jabber waffle bum crap, and I've whittled out Julia only because reasons. We've cut out any of the cat talk because reasons, and Salah, we've cut him completely out. And because I was efficient today, I cut out all the chewing. Because I love you and I love me and I don't need to see it more than once. So I've done that. We are going to watch Ambie first. And that's because if you want to get to your dessert, we've got to eat your veg first. Ambie's the veg. She's the part of the meal we don't want, but we've got to have, okay? And then we're going to do a retro react. I'm not going to tell you what I picked because it's a surprise, but it's one of my favorites. All right, let me see who's here. And so I can say hi to everybody. Okay, so first of all, we've got StreamYards. They always show up. They're reg. Neemanor first. And we have me. I'm here too. Dohiki's going off to bed. So we've got to we're trying to send her off into have some nice dreams in the slumberland. Samman's going to come and give her some nice dreams. We've got Bev, darling. We've got Bada Bing, Bada Boom. We've got Charlie's mum. Hi, Charlie's mum, and hi, Charlie. We have Deb. We have Lisa's studios. We have Shenanigans. What up? Hey, 안녕하세요. 안녕. 저는 도아이 쿠키입니다. Hello. There's about 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. I've cut it down. My name is Miriam. Hi. Sorry. Miriam, not Mariam. It's Miriam, not Mariam. Oh my God. Drama Llama. Hi. Yep. Watch the replay or listen while you're doing your stuff. Okay. So it is not going to be a 7-hour live. I don't know how I made it. I actually got up, went to work, did a full day's work, came home, did some cooking, did some cleaning, and then I crashed. But yeah, I've got about 4 hours sleep and I was fine. I could have done with a nap about 11 o'clock in the day, but I pushed through. I did. I'm going to be fiddling with this all night. I just know I am. It's one of my favorite dresses, but I haven't worn it in a while because it's been a bit cold, but finally got it done. Yeah, it's so comfy. I love this one. Allegra's here. Armageddon Roach. Yes, so we've got lots of peeps in here. Well, not lots, but we've got enough of the good ones anyway, haven't we? And hello, lurkers. Drop in and say hi if you'd like to, but lurking's fine as well. Okay, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Look, we're doing Ambie. We're just doing it, okay? We do her first because she's out of the way, and then that gives people time to come in if they can't make it in the first bits. Okay, and sorry, I'm Miriam. I take that. Mac my end. Mac it. I saw the M. I saw the M. I saw the M. I naturally went Mariam, and I apologize. Okay, it is Miriam. We're going to do Ambie just because, all right? Okay, so let me just cue her up. That's like newsroom speak. Okay. Now I've edited Ambie's Just put her on a bit of a background, kicked her up, edited a little bit out of it. She's pretty boring, but, you know, there's some talking points in there. I think the best way to approach this one is if you think about where you are emotionally the first time you move out of home. You know, you're a teenager or in your early 20s, you've got your first part-time job, you're not sure how you're going to be able to pay your bills, you're not sure how things work, you don't know how to get bills extended, or like you're learning your life skills, right? That's where Ambie's at. Ambie is a babe in the woods, don't know how to live alone. 32 doesn't know how to do certain things by herself. So we're going to look at it through that perspective. We are a newbie who's just moved out of home and we know nothing about living alone, okay? Or living with flatmates or roommates or your girlfriends or whatever. So let's just see if we can reflect and use our own experiences to relate to Ambie in this one. She's actually not that much of a crybaby in this one, so it's good. Little bit of crying, but she's not all that whiny, which is good. Okay. And you know what? When I picked my background, see my border, the border around here, I knew she would be wearing khaki, and my other color choice was going to be burgundy. And guess what? She's wearing burgundy later in the thing. I just did this on a gamble. I didn't even know. And I like to match them. But Ambie has a khaki aura for me. Her aura just reads khaki and burgundies. I don't know why. That or mustard yellow, because she's got jaundice. Okay, so let's go. Let me know if she's loud enough for you, as always.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So I am super tired, just saying, but I'm actually about to go to Target to get.
I'm thinking she's living in Detroit because she got bloody. You'll see the gift that she got from Feline. That makes me think she's living somewhere like Detroit, bloody, I don't know, Florida, somewhere scary.
Thanks for the apartment. My movers are actually not supposed to be here for 2 days. So I have 2 days without none of my things, but I do need to go to Target to get like cleaning supplies, like shower curtain, like normal things like that.
We're not going to correct her on the none of my things, are we? We're not going to say without any of my things, but we're just going to let it go. We're not going to be that person.
And I do have dark circles under my eyes because I literally did not sleep all night. That was the night that we drove here. So I've been here for just like a couple hours and I showered and I feel rejuvenated. So we're going to go out and do that. But I look so tired. I feel so tired. I know. Don't judge me. Okay, guys.
Oh, Ambie, we are judging. No, not really. She actually looks better than she normally does. A couple of reasons. She's actually got her makeup on, hair's washed. I have found that this is part of her cycle is when she's got somebody, she stops caring. We see lots of poop buns. We see the weird, dangly, stringy, greasy bits near the ears. We see the washed out, just the mess. But when she's broken up with someone, she is putting on her best face all the time. I don't know whether it's a coping mechanism or if she's just trying to catch a new carer, or it helps her. It just makes her feel nice to feel pretty and clean. I like to think she just feels better when she's washed and the hair is clean and the hair is down and it's straightened. But I actually think she's just trying to grab, she's trying to hook someone. So she's trying to look pretty all the time. But, whatever works for you.
I have a massive Target haul. I did not film in Target at all. And so the person who saw me there, hello.
Now, this is one thing about Ambie that I just find very curious. That she would think everybody is so keen and like keen as mustard to know what she got at Target. It's so like, I just can't imagine rocking up every time I went somewhere and pulled out a bag of my purchases. It'd be stuff like, oh, I got some mothballs and I got myself a lint remover. What did I buy when I went shopping last time? I got some pegs. I got a soap holder because I'm going camping. I need something to hold my soap. I've got a traveling toothpaste kit. I just think these things are so boring and nobody would care. But no, not Ambie. We need to write those taxes off, and everybody is just hanging on her every purchase.
Thank you for the picture. So the first thing I got is this fitted mattress protector because I need a new one. And then for my bathroom, I got a white bath mat because I got rid of the one I had in Kentucky, which was black, and that's just not really what I'm going for right now. And this is the shower curtain I chose.
Who agrees with shenanigans that she's going to fight her way back into Feline's heart? This is not the end. We're going to get Feline and Bambi sequel. It's going to be a love match. It's going to be like, you've got mail, you know, you've got DMs. That's what it's going to be. Oh, I haven't got my chair sorted. Nah, I think she's going to get someone new. I think there's going to be someone new, someone who's keen on Legos and origami and diary collecting.
Super cute, just white. I'm really loving the white. And then obviously I got a shower liner because you need one of them. Feline advised that I get some pepper spray.
Explain me, if she's got a shower curtain, what's a shower liner? What is that? I've never heard of such a thing. I'm not saying it doesn't exist and she's a liar. I'm just like, I've never heard of that. I just thought you put your shower curtain up and that was it. And you get angry at the person who showers with the shower curtain outside of the shower instead of putting it in the tub so the water runs down into the basin, like, you know, like a psychopath would do if they leave it outwards. But what is a shower liner? What is that?
So she got me that.
American.
I got a lip roller because for babies constantly. So I got some of my favorite dish soap, which is just gone. Nothing special, but I still love it. So next thing I got, which I can't keep apart, but just some Tresemme shampoo conditioner that looks like this. Got some some like Febreze air freshener stuff. This is in the.
What is it? Scrub Daddy. That sounds like oh, that could be a rap name. Producer Scrub Daddy's remix, the Florida remix, the reggaeton remix from Scrub Daddy, or is it like a cleaning tool? Is that what that is? It sounds like a scourer, like something you would clean your shower with. Like, gets it off in a jiff. No hard scrubbing required.
Sense Ocean, which is one of my favorites. So I needed a lock, so got a lock. All right, so I need some laundry stuff. So I got some Gain Moonlight Breeze, which is just like shampoo boosters. And then I got the.
I don't know. Every rental that I've ever been in, you usually like you can put one up if you want, or you buy your own. But I haven't been in a rental in a while. My previous places, they haven't had shower curtains. It's all been like glass, like a glass, you know, your sliding glass doors or the doors that you open. And I've been in this house for about, 13 years. I've been married. We were together 4 years before that, 2 years. So I've been in this house for about 15 years, have not had to rent for a while. I don't know. Maybe they do. But isn't your shower like part of your aesthetics? Like, you know, if you want seashells, if you're into unicorns, or if you like polka dots, or if you get the shower curtain that looks like a running shower, you know, you can get something fancy. It's part of the bathroom aesthetics.
The Moonlight Breeze Gain dryer sheets. And then I got the Moonlight Breeze Gain
that's
actual
so
white.
cute.
So for the litter box, I got a scooper. So the cat's brush broke, so I had to get them a new one. Okay, so these are my sponges that I got. And then I got some shower hooks. I want silver, but they don't have gold. So
Oh, I have a beef with bath mats. Why are they so expensive? Why are they so expensive? It is a bath mat. How come you can buy like mats for your kitchen and they're like $3, $4, maybe $5, but a bath mat's like $9, $10, $11, $12, and all I'm doing is standing on it. You pay less for a towel to wash your whole body. Why are bath mats so expensive? And the nice ones especially that say like bath or home or shower or something cute. And the real big ones, why are they so expensive? I don't understand. They're like socks. Socks are another ridiculously expensive item.
that's fine for now. I have a ton of like pictures and stuff that I want to hang. So got to make sure. So last but not least, I got some garbage bags, and they're pink. And the scent, it actually has like a scent on it. Where is it? Yeah, it's right on my tree. Oh, I show it. Okay, guys. So as I told you, the movers were supposed to come on Monday, but it was like a random surprise. They called and they were like, this was yesterday. They called and they were like, we're 45 minutes away. And I was like, oh, so you're delivering like on time. That made me so happy because like there was like a whole drama and like, oh my God, they couldn't figure out when I was going to be here. And I kept explaining to them when I was arriving. And then they were like, I don't know if we can make it in time. We can actually be there a day early. And I was like, but you can't drop off my stuff while I'm not there. It was like a whole fiasco. But after everything.
Oh, that's why I thought her shower curtain looks kind of, it's got dangly bits on the end. That's a bit weird for a shower curtain. So you put your shower liner up and then you put like the fabric over the back. Is that how it works? Or it's like that meshy stuff? Is that what you do? So that we can have something pretty and it doesn't go moldy, and then you've got the plastic that is easy to clean and wash. I'm trying to figure this out because it's just not something that I've ever known.
Said and done. Like I was really, really worried about like scams with moving companies. It was just like my anxiety. I chose the perfect one. Like the movers were amazing both
Oh,
times.
Lisa,
One of my
mine
things
has-
did break. It's not really broken. I could fix it. It's just like a shelf. It's kind of wiggling now and it's like leaning. But I feel like that would happen like
My cat used to pee on all the mats too and towels. If you left a bath towel on the floor, pee on it. He doesn't do it anymore, but we just couldn't do it. As soon as like the fabric hit the ground, he pissed on it. It's a cat thing. I don't know why, but he outgrew it. We trained him out of it. But yeah, we've got 2. I usually have 2. We've only got 1 at the minute, but we usually have 2. One near the bath sink and then 1 near the shower. But I have a really small bathroom, so I only really need 1. But I like 2. I like to have 2 separate ones.
any move. When you move, things can happen like that. But honestly, they were amazing. All of my stuff is here and tip top shape, and we're good. And that stress is now like out the window because I was like really stressing me out, and I didn't want to be without my stuff for any longer. So I just feel like the universe is like making like little random things like work out. Okay, you guys, hi. I'm super red in the face. It is the next day. I've just been doing a lot. I'm super dehydrated. I didn't get any.
It's the next day, but we haven't changed outfits. What's going on there? She would have been hot. She would have been sweaty. Like, you know, when you move and the weather is warm, you just, like, you get funky, but you don't wash until you've actually finished your jobs because you know you're just going to sweat and get gross and dusty and But she's still wearing the same clothes. That's yuck.
I went to Target yesterday. No drinks, no water. I don't know what else to eat.
Jamie.
But right now I'm just
Hi.
unpacking some stuff. I'm just piling on the counter. It just looks absolutely insane.
Okay, question. Do you wash your dishes before you put them in the cupboard? Do you wash them again and put them in the cupboard? Or do you just put them straight in the cupboard because they should be clean? What's your thoughts? I have no idea what she's doing, but I feel like she's just going to put them away in the cupboard. I do that, and then I wash them. Like, I'll give it a rinse before I use it because they should be clean when I put them in the box, and if I've wrapped them up, they should be fine. But wouldn't you just put them away where they belong before you put them on the bench? Yeah? No? Maybe?
And right now, I'm currently just going through this box of glass. Like, look how red my face is. She needs a lot of foundation today. And yes, I slept in my makeup. I'm probably gonna shower after I go through a few more boxes. I really want to get the apartment done like within a week, but it's looking crazy right now. Like if you guys saw it, you'd be like, oh, yikes, where'd the tornado come from? And I'm currently trying to upload a video through just like my phone data because I currently don't have internet, like Wi-Fi or anything. So that is taking literally forever. I'm trying to figure out the whole Wi-Fi thing, but it's like so confusing. So I don't know. That has been like a whole stress that I hate. I just hope that I can get, because tomorrow's Monday, so I'm hoping that like I can just call the Wi-Fi place and figure out like what's going on, because it was supposed to be just.
I know the Wi-Fi can be a bit of an issue, but normally you just bring up tech and they'll talk you through all the bits and they'll ask you if the light flashes and if it's not flashing and how many flashing and what lights can you see, and here's your new password, try this, set up your new password, shut it down, give it 20 minutes. Like they'll talk you through that on the phone. But I don't know, maybe she doesn't have a very helpful like internet provider.
Just like a super easy setup, but has not been easy at all. So Feline has officially left. I had a whole breakdown already about.
Now, guys, if you are easily triggered by somebody sad and who cries, do not watch. We don't get actual tears, but we get like the precursor to tears, okay? She doesn't look like she's been crying. She just looks red, but I don't know if she's just trying to work herself up to tears. But if you're easily triggered, look away.
About it. A lot of people thought that we weren't really broken up and we were actually moving together, and that's not the case. Things have been very, 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 very up and down with her. Like either way, I'm losing
Very, very, very,
very, very like
very,
special
very.
person to me. Very, very important person to me, and I'm losing them, and it's hard. And I'm trying to like just be okay with being alone. This is the first time I've ever
Because guys, if you've got someone important to you, Feline is more important to Amber. She's very, very important. Not just important, very, 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 very important. So that means she's feeling way more heartbreak because that person to her is very, very important. So she's got big, big heartbreak. Not just heartbreak, big, big heartbreak. Yeah, yeah.
I had only my name on a lease. First time I've ever moved somewhere, just me.
Oh, shenanigans. Is that what they've been doing? Have they been banging this whole time and now it's time to go? It's like, oh, we've got to cut that off now. That's weird and very toxic. And God, especially these two, because Chantal and Ambie, they imprint. Oh, nah, it's not going to be good. But this just means it's going to be a little bit, it'll give her motivation to find someone new, because you won't have Feline to rely on for cars and pickups and drop-offs and all that good stuff. She's going to have to get herself a new carer, or she's going to have to rope in family members.
First time. And I'm 32. I'm getting a little late start. I mean, I've lived on my own, obviously, but always with partners. But it's just me. And I have to create this space to feel like mine and to feel like home. Right now, I just feel really sad.
Now, okay, I speak Ambie. I speak FUPA and I speak fluent Ambie. Okay, my Ambie's not as good as my FUPA. Basically, what she's saying is I have to do everything. I'm going to have to do everything. I'm responsible for the dog. I'm responsible for the cats. I have to take out the trash. I have to mop the floors. I have to do my washing. I have to feed myself. I have to do everything. Nobody else is going to do it but me. I've got no one else to boss around. Oh my God. Taking applicants today. Apply now.
So I don't know, like I have plans tonight, I have plans later today, and I don't want to be just like this walking heartbreak, this walking sadness, but it's just like in this moment I'm feeling pretty rough. But I'm actually about to just like go shower, get ready for the day, and hopefully feel better when I'm done, because how I'm feeling now is pretty bad. All right, you guys, new apartment, new bathroom. That means new weigh-in. Let's do it.
Hello. It's ready.
Hello.
508.8 pounds.
508.8. Hell yeah. I keep losing that weight. Pretty soon I'm gonna be in the 400s. I'm excited.
Yeah, but she doesn't have the same like problems that most people do when they first move out or live on their own, like worrying about, oh, can I make the rent? Or am I going to be able to cover all the bills? Do I got to make sure, like, because back in the day when we first moved out, right, you had to look at your phone bill and be like, ooh, I've got to make sure I keep it under a certain amount, not like now where it's set and, you know, you pay $70 a month or $80 a month or whatever it is a month. Back then you had to be like, oh, the bill's like 180 and I only budgeted 60. Who's been using the phone more than they should? Or like your petrol, like you got to be able to cover your bills and your utilities. She doesn't have that issue. She doesn't have that problem. She doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to go to school. She doesn't have to worry about covering her bills. All she's got to worry about is like, ooh, cherry blossom scented garbage bags. And she's buying the branded ones. Everything she bought there was branded. Who bought branded stuff when they first moved out of home or lived by themselves? Like, nobody did. We all bought the black and gold stuff, the no-name stuff, because that's all we could afford. We wanted the things, but we couldn't afford to buy the brand name ones. That's Ambie's. No, she can buy the Dawn and she can buy the, what was that, bouncy fabric softener or whatever. Who could afford fabric softener when you first moved out? Not me. I got the no frills, cheapest dirt crap washing powder you could afford.
Excited. Okay, guys, I am showered, makeup done, hair done. I am feeling like $1 million. Okay, really. I'm trying to feel like $1 million. I'm just about to put on my shoes and I'm about to do my first grocery shopping trip because I have nothing. I have no food. I have no water, nothing. And my lips are dry because I'm so dehydrated and thirsty right now. And I'm not trying to like order food. Like I want to start cooking more and stuff. So let's do this.
So Ambie and Chantal are going to cook off. Who gives in first? Who cracks and caves first? I think it's going to be, oh God, it's a close one. I think it'll be Chantal. I think she's way less, I think she's got a weaker will than Amber at the moment. When I do groceries, the first thing I do, I don't even start looking at my list. I go to the half price section because I like to try the new stuff because they often go like, new products are usually half price when they introduce them into the market to get people interested so that we get hooked on them and then we'll want to buy them again. I look at the half price stuff and I usually like if it's half price meat and veg or if there's like a product that I like that's half price, I'll buy like a bunch of them. So I'm like storing them up so I don't have to buy them for a week, but I'm that half price girl. Cereal, half price. Breads, and bread never goes half price, but cereals, muesli bars, yogurts, I'll buy the half price stuff because I usually get a brand name or a tasty one. And then there are just like the no frills or the no brand ones that I just know are just as good and just as tasty. But half price, I always hit up the half price. Now, this is going to be so petty of me. It's so petty. Who puts their groceries in the grocery basket like this? It's so precise and planned out. Like, I like to set my stuff out, but I just get the hairspray and just toss it behind me, or the can or whatever. Unless it's a glass bottle, I'm just throwing that in there like, yep, yoink, yoink, yoink. I'm not like she places it, and she places it label up. So like you can tell that it's for the film. It's not very realistic, but I know why she's doing it. But I guess I've got OCD. No, it's so it films in a certain aesthetically pleasing way. But just watch. Label.
So I forgot that I was filming in the grocery store because a subscriber came up to me and was the sweetest person I've ever met.
She saw a fan. She met a fan, guys. A fan. And they were so nice to her. The chances of that she meets a nice fan in the wild, I think the percentages are pretty low. So that's like go and buy a lotto ticket. Lightning strikes.
We haven't exchanged numbers. So hello if you're watching. So here's some of the things I got. Water, some Diet Coke, Sprite Zero.
Did anybody ever used to watch that coupon show where people would do like the $700 or $1,000 shops and they'd pay like $3? I wish we had those kind of coupons here, but we don't.
I don't know. I got some meat. I got pork chop, salmon, and some Spam salami. Some tamales and burritos.
Ooh.
I got some chicken here. Tapatio and some seasonings. Just random stuff like that.
But is she from, where is she from? Because she's lived all over, but is she originally from like Los Angeles, like California? Is that where she's normally from? California? We don't understand her accent. I think it's just an affectation she takes on, like Madonna. Now Madonna was where is she from? Chicago. Now she sounds like she's from Britain. The way she talks about things. Oh no, that's not Madonna. She has a drawl. She's got like uppity English, but with the slight Americanization. I think it's an affectation like that.
Guys, it's been a minute since I filmed. I have been doing more unpacking. I'm actually like super freaking tired, not gonna lie. I'm sure I look it. I'm sure I look exhausted because I am. So just embrace that. And I've also been doing a lot of crying. It's just I really miss Feline, and I know it's gonna be hard for me. Yeah, but it's all just like bittersweet. There's some good things about me moving and bad aspects, like losing her, of course. I will talk more about everything eventually. Right now, I just feel like everything is super fast paced.
We'll find out what state she's in eventually. She'll drop it. She'll run out of content, and then she'll be like, she will talk about it, and people will figure it out eventually. But she'll drop it. She'll drop it.
I'm just like constantly on the go, like all day today. I was barely even home, and I've been on my feet, and my feet are aching. They literally hurt so bad. Like I'm not used to like just constantly being on the go. I went out to dinner. I have not like physically.
But it was Diet Coke, Bev. It doesn't count. It's fine. It's better than sugar, like whole sugar. Well, in my opinion, it is better because I don't like full sugar soft drink myself, only because it makes my teeth feel really weird and it gives me a big bellyache. And I know that diet soda is the demon, it's the devil, but I just prefer it. I don't know. I can't drink the other stuff.
Physically gone out to dinner since like November of 2022, you know, so it's just like stupid little changes like that.
Amber, people live like that every single day. They live like that on the go every single day. Even people without kids or pets or husbands. Some people work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Some people go to work and they go to school. Some people have kids, pets, husband, 2 jobs, 1 job, small business. People go from 6 o'clock in the morning until about 11 o'clock at night. There are plenty of people that do that. So your one day of just go, 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 go. It's like, oh my God, I'm so tired. That's most people's like every day. That's why the weekends are important to them, because they get to have a sleep in, they get to have a late Sunday breakfast, they can go to church on the Sundays, get to talk to everybody there, maybe go and have a Sunday brunch with friends, have a mimosa, go to sports with the kids. Like they get to have a bit of downtime. They're not just go, 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 because they've got to make sure that their bills are paid by showing up to their job on time and then picking their kids up from school or getting their pets from daycare and sharing the responsibilities with their partner or doing it by themselves. Your one busy day is most people's lifetimes. Yeah, but not a reality check.
And things that I'm doing for the first time in my whole life. A really silly example, which a lot of you are gonna be like, what? Like, I've had a debit card for forever, since I was like, I don't know, early 20s. And I've never like physically used a debit card myself, like
I'm a Pepsi man
at a grocery store or whatever, because my partner always did it for me. They always used theirs. And then like I would Venmo them or I'd give them cash back, just whatever it may be, because it was always like, I have these like little weird anxieties, and that was one of them. And yesterday, for the very first time, I used my debit card.
Now, I was sitting down, I'm thinking, why would she be a bit weird about using a debit card? And my thinking is, and I can only reflect on my own experiences from when I was living by myself and I had my little one and I was on government assistance and studying at the time, was because I was so worried when I was buying groceries and whatnot that I was going to come up short and it was going to get declined, and that's embarrassing because it's going to say insufficient funds. Now, Ambie did grow up in strife. Like, she had we all know her history of her parents fostering and being taken from her parents. So I would think that maybe it's a bit of a throwback, and this is probably going too deep. She might just be making this up or a bit weird, but I'd be thinking that she's probably got a little bit of like awkwardness or ick about using the debit card because she's worried that it's going to decline, and that could have been embarrassing for her, and she's just carried that with her. You know, we always don't like it when the card declines, but maybe that's why, because I've never heard of anyone not using the debit card. Like, don't we all use our phones nowadays? Don't we just scan with the phone? Like, nobody really uses a debit card directly, like the physical card. Hardly anyone anyway. Right? I don't know. Most people I know just use their phone. Ugh. I always do it. Got to do it at least once a stream.
Or I give them cash back, just whatever it may be, because it was always like, I have these like little weird anxieties, and that was one of them. And yesterday, for the very first time, I used my debit card. I know for some people, it's gonna be like, okay, well, everyone does that. I know I'm 32 and I'm just now growing up. So it's like little things like that. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I do want to end this vlog. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Hi, Whiplash. Hi. All right, that's it. It's over. It's done. Here's our Brussels sprouts, even though I love Brussels sprouts, but I know lots of people don't. Ambie's the Brussels sprouts. Now we're going to dip into the, I don't know, pork sausages. That's what we'll call Chantal. She's our pork bangers and mash. That's what she is. All right. Here we go. Now, this is going to be short and sweet, and then we're going to do the retro react. Okay. Now, I've called this one rice and stuff because basically that's what it was. Oh, why are you doing that?
It's not morning here.
I know.
For you guys.
It's fine. I've got to turn her up. She's not very loud. Okay, turn her up. Oh, I've whittled the 31 minutes down to 8 minutes and 59 seconds. So it's a quickie because there wasn't much there. Now, before we start, I'm going to be petty again because I'm allowed to be petty. I don't have to be a saint. I can have shortcomings as well, and that's fine. And I can make them obvious. Who cares? She looks as rough as guts in this one. I don't know whether she had time to put the filters on, whether her skin is still reacting to traveling. It's going through something. It's having mood swings. I don't know. But she's looking rougher than normal. Whether she's looking rougher than normal or this is what she looks like and she's just turned down the filters, I don't know. But it's not a tired look. Her skin just hates her. It's angry at her for some reason. I think it's the Lush. I don't think it likes it. But let's just hear what her words have to say and just stop banging on about her face. But her skin's very red.
That's our butt. What the heck is wrong with you, Chris Edwards?
Is that loud
Yogurt?
enough?
I'm just eating my greens. Why would you hope for Canada? I don't understand that.
Is that better?
No, Canada's done with. If you're hoping
Hi,
for me to go back, there's no hope. I'm here. I'm Kuwait now.
Hi.
No, I haven't weighed in.
Hi.
It is
Milady.
12:40. Hey, Beezers. Have a nice tea. I'm just gonna eat with you. I know, Lisa. I don't expect many people to be here, like even less than usual, because it's like.
Oh, Bev, don't worry. She shows us. She shows us the food, because what's a mukbang or what's a live stream without food in it? And Foodie's showing it up like we're all impressed. It basically just looks like two great big log poos in a pile of rice. That's what it looks like.
Really late where you guys are. Look at this food. Super cheap, fresh, delicious kebab with Bukhari rice, which is like an Afghani style rice, and yogurt and fresh bread. Did they give you? Look at this fresh bread. It's still hot.
She's giddy. She's giddy because it's cheap, because that makes Darla happy, because he's frugal as all get out. It's Middle Eastern food. It's the palate that she likes. It's in massive quantities. And she knows it's halal. It's just, you know, when you find a perfect pair of shoes in your size and they're on sale and they're exactly the ones that would match your outfit, that's that sensation that you're getting. It's like, yeah. She's got like, all my cravings. It's all going to be halal. I like to pick and choose and have as much as I want. Woohoo. Never leaving home again.
The Middle East is the best food. I don't care what anyone says. And yogurt. So, yeah, I'm back home. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not going to always be just eating on the blue couch, but when I do lives, I mean, I don't know where else to go.
That's a bit radical,
What was I
isn't
gonna
it?
say? Yeah. So we're home and very exhausted. We got home yesterday. It's still not that. It's not.
I just shenanigans. I think none of the products work for Foodie, because her skin's never clean. She's not consistent. She touches her face constantly. She's not using the right products for her skin. Her skin is clearly really, 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 really sensitive, and she uses all different products all the time. She's not giving her skin consistency, and she's using like crazy stuff that's just not for her skin. Her skin, she strips it back and then she overhydrates with oily stuff and touching, and she doesn't know what she's doing, because all she knows is, it smells good, it must be great. It's moisturizer, I'm going to use it. Like, she's confused a very sensitive skin. Just leave it alone. Maybe just get some Dove or a nice creamy soap or an antibacterial soap or something simple, a cleanser and a bloody moisturizer, and just see how it goes. Stop messing about with it so much. Jeez. Get some aloe vera out. You like your natural stuff.
It's getting. It's in the 30s now instead of the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh yogurts. So we will be doing more for this winter. Like, I couldn't, like, getting away from this intense heat for a month and a half. I think we might do that every summer here, inshallah, because it's so hot. Barbara.
She's gonna become, what do they call? What's the opposite of a snowbird? Is that what they call snowbirds? Like, they leave the cold to go to the warmth. She's going to leave the warmth to go to the cold, because the hot is just too much for her. We're just going to travel. We're just going to travel during the warmer months to escape the heat. We'll just do it for a month or two. Yes. Like, who is she?
I know. I'm happy to be home. Yes, Nessa. So we got to Kuwait around 4 p.m. We slept so much because we were so tired. Skins Shangri-La. Yeah, that's what it is, Rebecca. Thank you.
Wasn't it like a 6-hour flight, and then they had an hour and a half wait, and then they flew another hour? Like, it takes 4.5 hours to get to Darwin, and that's in the same country. Like, she can take a flight in Canada that are longer than that to reach the other side of Canada. It's not that big of a flight, 6 hours. I can get to New Zealand in 6 hours from Sydney, so that's a 7-hour flight. I can get to Darwin in 4.5. From Darwin, it's an hour and a half flight up to Indonesia. I can get to Indonesia in the same amount of time. And that's not even a full day's travel. That's not even a shift at work for me. Like, we're so tired from sitting still. Okay. Talk to me when you've got to travel like 13 hours on a plane. Okay, talk to me then.
We were so tired. Welcome, everybody. And
I know that
it was a very, very
humidity
long
is
travel
so
day because
good.
we were so excited, just like packing everything and, you know, ready to be home. We just stayed awake until our flight, so we had to go to the airport because you know you have to be at the airport pretty early, right? So I'm like, we'll just sleep on the plane. We have to be on the plane for almost 7 hours. Yeah, right. The plane. I forgot how uncomfortable it is. So I barely got any shut eye.
Yeah, but okay, okay, plane seats are not great, and we know that Foodie is not the average size gal, but of course, sitting squished because there's no like most people can like cross their legs or tuck their legs under, or you know, you can change your position to get a little like turn on your side to get a bit more comfy. How can Chantal do that? And the other thing that I would know from my own personal experience is being shorter and having a lot of fat on the back of your legs and on your butt. Your feet don't touch the ground. You have to touch the ground with your toes, and that usually cuts the circulation off, and you get like your feet go to sleep. So you've constantly got to keep moving your ankles and your toes to like get the feeling back in them, because the blood supply just gets cut off because of the position of your legs, because you can't move around as much. And obviously blood clotting. But I can imagine it would be incredibly uncomfortable for her, especially if she's sitting in the one seat.
Maybe like without my CPAP, you know. And they kept waking you up like for drinks or dinner, you know.
She doesn't even know where stuff is.
It was exhausting. Like by the end of it, I'm like, I'm so ready to just like crash out. But then when we get home, we get to Kuwait, we had to go pick up the pets, then bring like everything upstairs, which I mean, admittedly, so I did. But so once we have to like, the work is not over. I feel like we just moved in. There's like, I can't really show you much because it's a disaster.
This is the same thing that Amber does. This, I think, is it because they're so sheltered? The smallest of tasks, the most mundane of things. You go on holiday, you bring your stuff back. You've got to do a whole bunch of washing, pack your stuff away, dole out your little tchotchkes, your little prezzies that you brought back for everyone. You usually put them on the kitchen table, or you put them in a box in a corner and you wrap them, or you put them in bags and then you give them out. You go to work, you do whatever. But they make it seem like it's like, oh my God, it's the biggest deal. It's like, these are normal everyday things. Is it because they're so sheltered and it's new and they've never done it before? It feels exciting and big, and their lives are so boring that these are big events. When it's like really nothing, it's a nothingness. Like it's actually a really small thing compared to what most people have to go through their day. What's the bet the suitcases are still packed in 2 weeks' time, and she's just pulled out enough clothes to get her through the next couple of days?
We're in here unpacking everything. Oh my God.
Hi, gentle crone. Hi.
Like the weight limit, I think it was like 50 kgs, okay, for checked baggage. Ours was like 50 right on the dot. We had so much baggage.
50 kilos feels like a lot. As far as I know, it's 20 kilos per person for international flights. Is that right? Maybe it's more on Qatar Airways. Maybe they allow you 25 each.
To bring home. But it's so nice to be back in the land of the halal. There's no place like home. Yeah, exactly.
Me, I am 5 foot and 5'3" and 3/4. So I am like a quarter of an inch away from 5'4", which is average height. So in a pair of sneakers, I am 5'4". Okay, I am normal sized.
That's what I say. So we have to like restock. I have to clean everything because I cleaned before I left really well, but somehow still was like dirty a bit when I came home because like a month and a half, you know. What else was I gonna say?
Why would your house be dirtier? Unless you're unless you haven't shut your windows and stuff, why would it be dirty? Maybe there's fine dust or something creeps in. It's in the air. And if you haven't got your air, like because I don't know how ducted air conditioning works, because we don't have those. We just have like your air. I don't have it. I've got the air conditioners in each room. So I don't know how that works. How is it dirty?
About the truth. So yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable.
Could be.
But it's the same couch.
25
It's pretty distinctive. How is it different?
It's hard to tell with her because she does so many fibs all the time.
Lots
of sand.
Because like we don't have any food.
Hi,
We have to do a full
Kels.
grocery order,
Hi.
which we will do. So like it's exhausting traveling. Wow, you know? Yeah, I was super relieved to be home. Like when we touched down in Kuwait, I almost cried. I'm like, Kuwait. I am eating we had Hardee's because I'm like, we can literally order from any. Like, that's what I like about being here. We can just order any fast food and not worry about it. I can't have fast food in Canada. It's not halal. The plane.
Yeah, but when you're in Thailand, you were eating non-halal things. You're just pretending they were halal. But that's not a reason to live somewhere. Oh, because I almost said the B word. I can inch out on whatever I want because I know it's halal. I'm so excited to get home because everything there is halal and I can just literally eat what I want. What a weird thing to long for. But it's right up her alley, you know, food addict and all that stuff. Like, of course she'd be jazzed about that.
And food is always good. With Qatar Airways.
I know, right? Big whoop.
Like, I was so tired, I didn't have much of an appetite, surprisingly. So I refused a few things.
That sounds about right, Deb.
Maybe 5 or 10 minutes after, you know, they come around, they give you whatever you want to drink.
I think tomorrow we're going to get a cooking vlog. I think we're probably going to get poutine or the meatloaf brick, or parmigiana, because she keeps talking about the parma. She wants to make the parma. I think we're going to get 2 vlogs, cooking vlogs, and she's going to give up.
And some crackers. But then, like, maybe 10 minutes later, they're serving a full meal.
I think she likes the idea and the romance of traveling and to say that she's somebody who's interested in the world. But we could clearly see after about week 2, she was over it. She was over traveling. Didn't like the walking around. Didn't like being restricted with the food. Didn't like the heat. Got the boil. Didn't get the boil. Who knows? Just, she was over it. All the things you're talking about, we're going to do so many things. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to do it all. And it just all shut down because of the mentals and the physicals. I think she wants to be someone who likes to travel, but she just doesn't actually like to travel. She likes to sit at home, eat lots of rice and just overeat. And be, oh, my husband, he's the handsomest man. That's what Chantal's likes to do. She likes to talk about traveling, but not actually traveling. And she just wants to sit at home and eat but not gain weight and yell at reaction channels. That's where she's happy. That's her happy place. Unicorns, rainbows, yelling, and rice. That's what she fantasizes about.
Maybe they just figure people are so exhausted from waiting in the airport. Oh, what am I eating?
What's exhausting about waiting 1 or 2 hours in the airport? What's exhausting about that? You're sitting around playing on your phone. It's only exhausting in an airport if you have your flight delayed and you're sitting there for 3, 4, 5 hours, maybe longer, getting there, walking around, checking in, going through security, grabbing a cuppa, maybe a sandwich if you've got a spare $15 to spend, and sitting at your gate waiting for boarding is not exhausting. It's just what you do. And you sit on your phone or listen to music or read a book until it's time to board. That's not exhausting. That's just traveling.
Yeah, for sure, Blacks. It's a kebab and curry rice.
God, look at the rice.
I ate her snacks on the plane. Yeah, exactly. I give them to you, eh?
Going back.
Yeah, for sure, Blacks.
That looks like it's at least 8 cups of rice. 8 cups of rice. So a cup of rice per person. And there's only 2 kebabs there. Do you reckon she takes out some kebabs? Do you reckon she takes some kebabs out? Because there's no way that amount of rice matches with the 2 kebabs that she got. It can't be. The ratio's wrong. I reckon it's like 4 to 6 kebabs for that rice, cup and a half for each. Because that's a lot of rice. That's insane. That's insane. And before the terms of services changed, we know for a fact that she would have cleaned that whole, all that rice up. But now she couldn't possibly fit all that rice in. There's no way. So full.
It's a kebab and curry rice. I ate her snacks on the plane. Yeah, exactly. I give them to you, eh? May as well, instead of refusing it, give it to you.
Oh my God, that's amazing, Becca Boo.
But yeah, they gave
exactly
us for
what
the
she
meal.
needs.
So I had like a creamy macaroni. I had mashed potatoes. We're gonna do a video, but mashed potatoes and beef. all the food on. That's why we like to fly with like Qatar.
I want someone, maybe Sansa, Piggy, Marley, one of these people who make to like clip channels. I would love for them to make a menu or a clip compilation of all the meals that Chantal's had on all her plane rides, from Cuba to her first trip to Kuwait, to her first trip home from Kuwait, Thailand, back and forth, because we have had every single morsel of food that she's eaten on a plane described to us in detail, because that's like, we so care. We so care how many snacks you had and what time your dinner was served and what star sign the hostess was and whether she was married or had no kids and whether she tried to hit on Salah. Nobody cares. We don't care what you ate on the plane. Only your feeders care what you eat. We don't care. Most of us have traveled. We know what airline food is. And I'll tell you what, the sandwich that they give to you, I think it was on United Airlines, there was a sandwich that they served, freaking delicious. It was one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. I think it was a chicken salad sandwich. So good. So good. Not that you care, but I'm just letting you know. Don't trash airline food, because this was a good sandwich. Oh, and figs. We had a ginger fig brownie. I almost didn't eat it because I was like, ugh, figs and ginger. Delicious.
Airways or Kuwait Airways or Jazeera, something like that, because Middle Eastern airlines that flew out to.
Hi, Jamila. Hi, Cowboy Dog.
So you don't have to worry
Hello.
about that.
Good morning.
You never buy food in the, yeah, that's the thing. Like, why bother buying food in the airport when you're just going to be unless you're not going to eat on the plane? You know, the best experience on holiday. I don't know. I think the elephants were so nice. That was a nice experience.
Not the
Which is a fun
tiger?
experience that I haven't edited yet, so I'm going to be doing that.
Not the sedated tigers? No, not they weren't the best. It was the elephants. Okay. Okay.
You guys will see. It was wild.
Oh, totally wild.
Well, to me anyway, but I don't have a very adventurous, exciting life.
I said that the other day. The reason that things are exciting and super, 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 super fun is because she is so very, very boring. The things that are exciting, like going to the movies, is super exciting, is because she doesn't get to do them very often. And they're hard. They're hard to enjoy. They're hard to do. And that's exciting for her, to go to the movies with a boy. A boy will sit next to her and hold her hands and pretend that he likes her. That's super fun. Whereas it's pretty normal for most people to go on a date to the movies and just sit next to your loved one and just hang out and chill and have a coffee afterwards, maybe a bit of cake. Or you go home, get changed, put on your jammies, hang out in bed, go to sleep. Like, that's pretty normal, but super, super, super fun. And she doesn't have an exciting life. Her life is nobody's trading lifestyles with Foodie. No one.
I'll be doing stuff on TikTok.
Oh, I can't wait for the TikTok content. It's going to be so good.
I don't believe that. Greens. I was like,
who would have mixed the greens through the rice and would have been eating a bit of greens, bit of rice, bit of kebab, bit of greens, bit of rice, bit of kebabs? We're not like, we don't just sit down and just eat it like the fistful, and you mix it all together and you get different flavors. Isn't that how you're supposed to do it?
Watch, they're going to blame us.
And put a little bit of yogurt on there.
You know, American flights have no food.
Oh,
wow.
High emotionals.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. The minute I woke up, I put some laundry in, because I'll never take my washer and dryer in my home for granted ever again, because let me tell you, it was expensive to wash and dry. One load.
I would just like to stop her right there, because I looked it up. I looked up her conversion. Now, she says it costs about 500 baht to get your, well, that came out weird, but to get the laundry done at the hotel. And I looked it up, and it says, depending on the fanciness of your hotel that you're staying at, it will change the cost, right? The fancier your hotel, the more it's going to cost you. Now, she was staying at a pay-by-the-day hotel, which makes me think it's probably not that fancy. It's probably like a 3-star or a 2-star hotel, or even perhaps, I don't know, backpacker accommodations. But I Googled it. Getting your laundry, well, they'll wash it, iron it, fold it for you, cost you about 40 to 30 baht if you drop it off yourself. They were there for 6 weeks. They couldn't go and find a laundromat where they could where Sala could walk along and drop off their dirty washing. Do you know how much the 30 to 40 baht works out to be? About $1.25 to get your washing and laundry. And you pay that per kilo. So even if you had 10 kilos, that's about 12 bucks. I'm paying that I'd pay that once or twice a week to get my laundry done while I'm on holiday because I don't want to muck about with that. I don't care. And she reckons it was about 500 baht, which turns out to be about $18 Canadian, which is still not that expensive, or about $13 American. Where does she get her things from? But even 25 bucks for the two of them to get your laundry washed, ironed, folded, and brought back to you, I would pay that.
At the hotel is like almost 500 bahts, which is like 5 KD, which is like 25 bucks. I guess it's not that bad, but yeah, I mean, if you're doing laundry often because we're going out, we're sweating a lot, so I mean, very true. Yeah, back home, back to work, back to working hard. But yeah, very exhausting.
Back to home, back to working hard. Where's the working hard? Working, but not working hard. Bare minimum. She should just she should call that Everyday Miriam show channel that she started. Rename it, call it Bare Minimum. Bare minimum. And you could literally show us like, I cook. Here is how to do it. Bare minimum style. Everything she does, bare minimum. And just like give us bare minimum life hacks. Work hard, work smarter, not harder. Show us how it's done.
Exhausting travel day. Seeing you in another outfit. Yeah, remember this one? That's the thing. I only brought a few outfits. 25 to do laundry. Hi, guys.
Yeah. Teddy had 4 outfits anyway. They didn't have that much washing to do. So even if it was per kilo, it would not have been that I don't think it was expensive. She doesn't know how to convert stuff.
I know. They do it for you though when they fold it and everything. It's like unwrinkled, so maybe that's why. I don't know. So like
neither do I, Deb.
Even so, we had to do like a 6-hour and like 40-minute flight from Bangkok to Doha.
Yeah.
Because most flights connect, like you have to stop off at like the Hamad.
Isn't that the classic working line? So, what are you up to? Working hard or hardly working? I've got a saying at work when I was a manager. It's like, you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Yeah, I was stupid like that. But I figure if you can stand around, you can dust, you can tidy, you can fix hangers, you can vacuum, you can clean a mirror, you can tidy out the back. If you can stand around and talk, you can clean.
International airport. If you take Qatar Airways. So then there's like a 1 hour, it was a 56-minute flight, okay? Because I was watching like a bunch of 911 calls and like crime videos where like the 911 dispatcher, like the person's like freaking out in the middle of a real emergency, and they're asking like really questions that they must have a reason to ask. I don't know. And some of them are just so rude. Like they're just so desensitized to like.
No, it's not desensitized. It's not a desensitization. They have to be assertive. Now, I listen to those things. Some of the 911 calls I can't because they're very triggering. But I understand and I listen to them why they have to ask certain questions, because a lot of the times those 911 calls are the first contact. And if it's a criminal investigation, a lot of that information is critical, because it's almost like a first confession and it's recorded. It's the first experience. They've got to try and calm a person that's freaking out. So they've got to be assertive and they've got to be use very strong language to get that person to give pertinent information so that it can get there. It's not about being rude. It's about being assertive and controlling the situation and getting the right, like if someone's screaming and crying on the phone, it's like, I need you to calm down. Sometimes you need someone to talk to you in a mum voice to pull you back. And they're asking, what color is the car? What was that person wearing? Do they look, were they Hispanic? Were they black? Were they Caucasian? Did you see the license plate? Where are you now? Are they in the home? Do they have a weapon? Did you see a weapon? Like they ask all these questions, but also to keep them on the line. like not just dead air. So that person knows that they're still there. So they've got to ask a lot of questions. But Foodie's got no logic or common sense, so whatever.
You know, human tragedy, you know, it's kind of sad, but I don't know. I guess that was the inspiration behind it, just like a parody of that, you know, and people were like, well, this is.
They were in an apartment that you paid by the day called in Foodie. It was a long-term rental that you paid by the day because it was cheaper in an apartment, which makes me seem like it's like, shit, we don't know how long we're going to be here. We need to organize something that's a little bit cheaper. An apartment would be cheaper than a hotel. But if you were staying in a self-service apartment, you wouldn't have a laundry service. You would have to take it out to get laundry done, which would be a lot cheaper than using a hotel service because that's a hotel service. I don't think that would be an apartment service. So maybe she's talking about when they were staying in the hotel when they originally got there, and that was her frame of reference. I would have thought that Salah would have done some research to get the cheapest. He would have got her a bucket and a box of laundry soap and said, have at it, love. You're sitting inside all day. I need these washed. I need you to do some hand washing. I've paid 50 cents for that bucket and I've paid $1.20 for the laundry powder. Get a cracking. I've got you 2 rocks. Bang away.
This is so insensitive. Like the reaching just to like try to demonize my character more is just like insane. Oh my God, look at all the rice.
No, stay on the line was a look into your mentals, and you are mental. Salah, watch your back, bro. She's planning something. She's got some dark thoughts in her brain. And I have questions. Was he choking on a marble or was he stabbed in the neck? Why was he stabbed? Who stabbed him in the neck? Was she trying to do one of those, like the doctors, like trying to give him the, like stab him with a pen knife and putting the pen shell in there so he can breathe because the marble's in there? Why was he bleeding from the neck? I don't understand. But to write a story about your husband passing away, that's not funny. Like even like it's weird. I guess it's dark humor, but it wasn't written in a funny way. It was just very cringe. And she doesn't do a very good Southern accent. Her Southern accent was terrible.
Full. Yeah, it's like 1 p.m. here. I'm eating a heavy lunch. But we don't have like groceries yet, so I have to go do groceries later and go to Pet Zone and finish unpacking.
Interesting.
I can heat it up later, yeah. There's too much waste.
You would think that perhaps he would have sought out a laundromat. Maybe he got distracted by the massage parlor next door to the laundromat and forgot all about the laundry.
For sure.
Next to the barber.
Anyway, guys,
In between the barber and the
laundromat.
laundromat.
The first thing I'll cook, you'll see, Joanne, because I'm going to film it.
Wow.
I definitely want to make a bolognese. I'm craving spaghetti bolognese. I don't know why. So.
She's going to make spaghetti basement, isn't she? God, it's horrific. Oh, it's so horrific. Ugh.
Success is the best revenge. Keep succeeding. Yeah, true, Nessa. I just got home. Yeah, sorry guys. It's not a long live now, but maybe later. You know, like just getting home from like a month and a half long vacation is like, I didn't realize how much I have to unpack and organize. And like first I have to clean everything. I have to clean my bathrooms, my floors, my house. And
how is she going to do all those things? How is she going to clean the entire house and then do all the laundry and all the washing and then unpack everything? We saw what her cardio is. What she gets out of breath moving from one side of the room to the other. How is she going to get all of that done? Salah's going to do it. Salah's doing it. He's going to do the mop and the vac and the wipe down, and she's going to wibble wobble her way down the hallway and just sit on the couch and be like, oh, it's too hot. I'm sweating. I feel dizzy. I'm red in the face. He's like, it's okay. I'll do it. And then he'll be gone for a drive for 12 hours, getting a haircut.
So much laundry. Wash all the... We've got new bed sheets and everything. I have to wash those. But alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful that we have a washer dryer. So I can, you know, like being in Thailand made me appreciate my house so much. Like,
No, it wasn't her house. Well, her couch made her appreciate her couch and her accessibility to halal food. that's definitely appreciated, because every craving that she has now, she can accommodate. She doesn't have to substitute it with cheap fruit or boiled bags of sausages from 7-Eleven. She can get all the burgers and McDonald's and Burger Kings and Hardee's and pastas, and she can get anything she wants now because she's back home in the land of halal.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And a vacation from
I
what?
definitely will. I'll probably do like a cooking vid and then do like a mukbang separate of me eating what I cook.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, guys.
Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Bye.
See, that was almost pleasant because I cut all the cat stuff out. Because, look, the reason I cut it out is not because it's not important. It's just because she likes to try and tell us, oh, look at the face on it. She likes to tell a different story to what we know. So I just don't worry about it. I'm just unbothered. We know what happened. She's trying to tell a different story. She's trying to make it like something bad's happening to BBJ. Now, I did a little bit of looking up about why matting is bad. It can actually traumatize the skin and make it very like you know how she's got hair issues, got more bald pattern baldness. BBJ's 17 to 20 years old. She keeps adding on years, but she's between 17 and 20 years old. The fact that she lived with matting for so long, it's actually traumatized the skin, and traumatized skin can stop like it growing through thicker and coming back as strong and as fluffy. Also, the fact that her life has been uprooted and she's been changed and rehomed, that can also inhibit cats from growing their hair through. They can be a bit over groomy. Don't know if that's what's happening with BBJ, but that's something that can happen. And also, she is an older cat. She's an older cat, so her hair is going to start getting finer and thinner and falling out. One other thing is that perhaps because she's so prone and her skin is so delicate, maybe FFG is keeping her hair a bit shorter to help prevent matting. And it's a bit cooler for her as well, because she was a very fluffy cat. Now, thicker, fluffy cats do look fatter because they're fluffy. But when you take all their hair off, they're actually quite skinny underneath. All cats are skinny underneath. That's just how they are. BBJ looks, we can't tell from the photos whether she looks better, but from all reports, I think that maybe BBJ is a lot happier. And I also wanted to point out, Chantal would be like, oh, you could never put BBJ in a house with a dog. She looked completely fine sitting next to the little white puppa. Didn't look bothered at all. Dog didn't look bothered. Cat didn't look bothered. Everybody looked serene and calm. That's all I can say. Behaviorally, she's doing well. And I don't want to give it more attention than it deserves. So she'll never undo what she's done, and she'll never talk us around about the animal abuse. It's not for us. It's for the new people. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm excited to know what reaction we're going to do. And I hope, Chantal, if you're watching, I hope you are so embarrassed by this one, because I know it's being deleted from your channel. So this one's from Just Saying, because we love Just Saying because she catches everything. This is the stream, and I love this one. This is the stream where Chantal's back in Canada for the first time, and they had their big fight, and she's like, he didn't love me. He didn't love me at all. It was all over. And then she had to come online the next day all embarrassed because she freaked out on him, and she did it online. And I was just like, oh, the cringe was so good. So good. So I want to watch that one because I love it. And I know it makes her mad. Makes her mad. Okay. This one. Okay. Let me make it big. All right. Go. Probably. Not getting arrested always
I feel
makes
safe
you
with you in the
happy.
elevator.
I don't think she does.
Hi.
She's actually pouting.
A plus. I only see your comments.
It's funny. It's funny. I'm sorry, it's mean, but it's funny.
Oh, I miss it.
And she's so high. It was great.
This fan is so annoying.
Oh, and she's got the big zing.
Just give me a minute.
It's performative, Deb. I looked into the matting and stuff like that, like long term, like what it does and why it's so bad, and it just made me more angry. And I don't want to talk about Foodie and the cats because it's redundant. It's absolutely redundant. She should just shut the fuck up. The cat's happy. The cat's well. She hates the person that she's with. But at the end of the day, BBJ is being taken care of. Whether it's better than what she took care of, it doesn't matter. Somebody is taking care of her. So she should just shut up about it and just be grateful. Practice some of that gratitude you were telling us about the other week. Oh, I don't miss the llama talks either, Whiplash. Oh, my God.
I don't even know what to say. Just let me.
She's so quiet. There we go. That's better. We want to hear it now, nice and loud. She's working the tears up. She's working them up.
I hate my life right now.
Who remembers saying that when you're like 13 or 14? Oh, come on, I hate my life. Oh, what's going on? This is like fight with your little boyfriend over the phone, like attitude. Hate my life.
Oh.
Yeah. This is like when you're at school and your friend comes and sits down and they're normally a bit more bubbly and they're quiet and and you're like, oh my God, she wants me to ask her what's wrong. You're like, what's wrong? She's like, oh, nothing. I don't want to talk about it. And you're like, okay. And she sits there, oh, and they start like doing the deep sighs and they're like, you can see that they're just begging to spill, but you're just like, oh, you're like, no, tell me what's wrong. I really care. Tell me what's wrong. And then they unload and you're like, oh, is that what you're mad about? Okay, great. Because they're just like desperate for the attention and the drama of it all.
No, flop era. Not high.
She pretty cries though. Sunshine Country Chicken said hello, by the way. She pretty cries. Is this the first time we saw the Scuba Steve? Was this the first time we saw Scuba Steve outfit? Can't remember. No, I'm sure we would have seen it before this one because she would have had these. She wouldn't have bought any of these. She probably bought these when she was there. Yes. Got no one to vent to.
For wasting my fucking time. Oh my God, like, the fuck is life? So
the reality that a man that she met, how long was she there? This is from February, I think. So she left in like 3 months ago. Doesn't really love me. It's like, yeah, we know. But who thinks that she gets this dramatic when he won't let her have Burger King, or he's like, no, you've spent $700 on food, I'm cutting you off. Who thinks that they don't row like this all the time, that she's this unreasonable all the time? She just has this impulsive, emotional, manipulative meltdowns all the time. This was just the one we saw on camera. I think this is probably what happens behind the scenes.
It's done. So that's it. No, my marriage is over. I know. Oh my God, I'm not laughing.
She broke character. She broke character. Why is she laughing? Because she's probably seen herself in the viewfinder and she's probably high as all shit.
I'm just laughing because I can't believe I just said that. Like, I don't know if I should laugh or cry anymore. Like,
Oh my God.
people fight in relationships, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's normal. But whenever you say something you can't come back from, it's over.
Who's got the feeling that Foodie is a right fighter? Like, you have to agree with me to this for this argument to be finished. You have to say, I am right, and you need to apologize for having your own thoughts and opinions and like speaking up against me. Who thinks that is the kind of fighter that Foodie is? Like, she will make you apologize at the end for the way that you behaved. I feel like that's it. And I feel like terrible listener. Absolutely just will not listen. Here's what she wants to hear. And if she hears one thing that she thinks is wrong, she'll just blow it up into something that it's like, I didn't actually say that. It's not what you said, it's what you didn't say. It's like, well, no, these are the words that are coming from her mouth. And right now, I'm a little bit upset with you. So I'm not feeling particularly loving towards you. So I'm not going to be saying loving words. Like, you know, you've got to give me the space to have my own emotions as well. Like, piss off. Yeah, these are fake tears. She's working herself up.
No, he's a bad man. I'm bad for going online and doing this.
Then get off. You can turn it off at any time.
It's not a fight. You know, there's like something. I don't know if you're like this, but I'm like this. Like, you know, when you're angry and you say things that you don't necessarily mean. There's some things you can like understand somebody saying. But when you're mad at someone and you tell them that you don't love them anymore, you can't go back from that. You just can't.
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. You did. Sala did. But did he actually say that? I don't think he actually said that.
Like, you can't. So, I think.
Oh, let's play a game. Let's play narc manipulative game. Okay. So I'll be Foodie. You guys be Thala, okay? Oh God, I'm really feeling like I'm craving some Burger King. So I'm like, I want a double bacon burger, not double bacon burger, double chicken royale burger. I'm just making food up. And I want a large fries, and I want to serve onion rings, and I want some like I don't know, zesty sauce. Is that the right brand? And I want a ice cream drink thing to go with it. And I want a large Pepsi Max. And that's going to be, that's only about $6 when you can do the conversion. And you're Salah and you go, but babe, we are trying to save money. And what about your weight? And she's going to be like, right. What kind of man deprives his wife of food? Are you starving me to death? You're not a real man. A real man would never, ever do that. He would go out and he would get whatever his wife wants. You promised me when I came here that you would take care of me. This is not taking care of me. I want you to get your skinny noodle celery legs out that door and go and get my Burger Kings. And I mean it. And I don't want to see your face without a Burger King bag in your hands. Go now. I imagine that's what it would be like. Like she would just turn on a dime and he'd be like, beep, I'm going and I'm going to bring back extras because you're fucking scary, lady. Yeah, that's what I imagine it's like.
I think I was already in like a very fragile state of mind, and then hearing those, just seeing those words, is like,
Deb, perfect. You are my Starla and I'm your Chantal. We are meant to be.
I don't know how else to go.
Christine, I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to take a quick gamble, Christine, that you write a lot of things down. You write dates and times and specific words that they've used just to keep yourself sane, don't you? Record keeping, shot for shot, tit for tat, because they gaslight you, like, tell me when did I say that? I want times and I want dates. I want you said I said it 7 times. I don't think I said it times. I said it maybe once or twice. I want you to tell me how many times I've actually said that to you, because you're lying. If it's not 7, you're telling a lie. Don't lie about me like that. And you're like, whoa, I didn't realize I had to be like CSI over here, you know, bookkeeper. But I bet you write things down, Christine.
What to say to talk to you guys.
She is useless.
I don't want you to think he's a bad person, because he's not. I said some horrible things.
Oh, yep.
Do it. Out of anger. That really hurt him. And now he doesn't love me anymore.
I think it's an emasculating word for Arabic men to be called a coward.
Like, I don't know how to deal with the emotion. I usually just go like,
her hands are massive, man. Awkward. Oh.
Exactly, down under. That's my problem. If he doesn't love me after one fight, he never did. So I fucking hate myself for wasting my fucking.
So that's what she's got from this, is like, I've wasted my time because he broke up with me after one fight. I wasted my time. Not, I'm acting impulsively and I shouldn't be talking about this online. Perhaps the word that I use in that conversation has aggravated him and he doesn't like that when I call him a coward and a pig and I act impulsively and emotionally. She hasn't taken that on board. She's just like, I wasted my time. If he's so quick to dump me after I've treated him meanly, what a waste of time. He's useless. Usually the men in my life take a little bit more crap I usually put them through a bit more shit before they try to dump me. Not this one. He's fragile. Maybe he put his foot down and she's like, shit, this one means business. Yeah, shocker. He doesn't really dig her. Oh, let's watch that again. That was amazing. That's like Meryl Streep level acting, that one. Full on. Oh, no. I think she was using the dead puppies technique. I think that's what she was using. I think she's like, okay, dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies, brimming, dead puppies. She had some vocalization there just to like prompt herself. Yep, that was.
Oh, I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes.
Yeah, we do too. We think you're fucking fruitier than a fucking fruitcake.
How do you stop a panic attack?
What?
How do you stop a panic attack? How do you stop a panic attack?
How do you stop a panic attack? No, sorry. Twice in a stream, it's just, routine. How do you stop a panic attack? Does she look like she's about to have a panic attack? No. Usually you stop a panic attack by counting your breathing, focusing on something on a wall, listening to a sound, having a hot shower, calling somebody, but you usually focus your breathing because that's the first sign of a panic attack is hyperventilating and your heart's pounding and you start to sweat and you get the shakes. That's what this is not even close to a panic attack. Shut up.
I hate love. My heart is dead.
Go and write a poem about it,
Like,
Foodie. Write a song.
Like, how can I be with
Oh, let's write some bars. My heart is dead. He doesn't love me. It's not what he said. Oh, it's like a Cats. Oh, not Cats. What's that song? Robert, the Love Cat. The Cure. It's a Cure song. My heart is dead. It's not what he said. Gone to Kuwait. I fell for his bait. We are in love. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. It was a scam. I smell like ham. They're my bars. That's all I got.
anybody crazy?
Yeah, she knows how ridiculous she sounds. Oh, okay. Sidebar, K-pop sidebar. Okay. My 3 favorite songs at the minute are Darling from 17, Super from 17, and Vibe from Taeyong and Jimin. They're my 3 faves. One of my other ones is Take 2 from BTS. What are some of the other ones that I'm absolutely loving? Oh, Rover from Kai from EXO. There's 5 of my favorite ones at the minute. Yep.
I hurt his feeling. Like I said some mean things about him. I was like, and in response to what he said,
I'll put them in the chat for you.
So I don't know what else to say. I don't feel good.
What was the last one I said? I can't remember.
I feel really bad for even coming online and doing that, but I feel like I lost my mind like when I heard him say that.
Oh,
Because I
that
thought
was
we
it.
were soulmates. So you don't say that. What the hell? Saying you don't love somebody. How can you go from being so in fucking love with somebody 1 minute and then the next minute you don't love them? No, it was fake. It was all fake.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but when you're in a row or your husband or your partner, whoever is annoying you, it's really hard to be loving and dovey. You kind of look at them and think, oh my God, I just want to punch you in the face. But you don't because you love them and violence is not the answer. But it's not, you don't feel like you want to pinch a cheek or rub a chin. You want to be like, God, you're so annoying. Like your face and your voice annoys me right now. I actually love you a little bit less. I still love you, but I love you a little bit less in this moment. I want to be away from you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear what you have to say until I'm a bit more calmed down. No, I'm not going to give you a hug. No, I'm not going to give you a kiss. No, I've got nothing nice to say to you right now. Doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means they don't like you in that moment. That's what getting to know someone's all about. The love remains, the like wanes.
You can't just stop loving someone. Fuck. Fucking hate my life.
Yeah, we know you do, sweetie. We know. It's not this moment that makes you hate it.
I'll be single for the rest of my fucking life.
You know that movie that won all the Oscars this year? That Everything All at Once? Is that the name of it? With Michelle Liu in it? Every time I look at Foodie's hands, I think of the hot dog hand scene. You know how Jamie Lee Curtis and Michelle Liu had like the hot dog hands? That was one dimension. That was one reality. Whenever I look at her hands, that's what I think of, like the floppy fingers, because they look like hot dogs. Oh, I know. Shocking. Groundbreaking news. He doesn't really love her.
I can't see my dad anymore.
Oh, that's mean, Sassy. He's exposed and vulnerable. And there's claws. Ooh.
Hello. You messaged me. Thank you.
No. I mean, yes, it could be that it could be like what guys do, you know, when they're with someone and they break up with them on Friday, so they're free on the weekends to get their freak on, and then they make up with them on Monday and they break up on Fridays. It could be that. It could be to make her feel insecure. And then like, oh, this is how we mend our relationship. Or they could have just had a genuine fight. She's nuts. He's there like, whoa, Nelly, I don't know how to handle this woman. She's like, my dog, the dog next door is barking as he does at nighttime. He's like, he's only known her for 3 months. I don't think that they've probably had too many fights, and she's massively insecure, massively. So this is her first time away from him. So he may not have answered a phone call. He may have been at work, or he could have had just not answered her back fast enough, or decided to do something without her permission. Who knows? But this one is mental, and she turns on a dime. So he's probably learning. This is probably one of those learning curves, learning how to manage her or how to handle her, and to how to handle her mood swings. He's teaching her, she's teaching him how to treat her, and he's learning how to manage her, because that's how we work in partnerships. And you only take as much crap as that person's willing to take. Like there are certain lines that you don't cross. And you could, like, if I did this to my husband, he'd laugh in my face. He'd be like, you can pull your bullshit tears away. I'm mad at you. I'm going to stay mad at you until I'm not mad at you anymore. And I'd be like, cool, I'm just going to go over here. And when you're ready to talk to me, come talk to me. And if I was wrong, I'd apologize. If I'm not wrong, I'm not apologizing. But eventually we'll make up. But this does not work. And my husband doesn't fall for that. Well, if I'm mad and I walk away and I give him the silent treatment, he will leave me in there for days. He's not someone who'll come and chase you. He's like, you said you didn't want to talk to me, so you don't have to talk to me. I'm not going to force you to talk to me. I'm not going to run after you to talk to me. You want to talk to me, you can come talk to me when you're ready. Making them chase, making them wonder, they should guess, they should know what's upset without being told. He doesn't fall for any of that crap. And I don't do any of that either. That's why we communicate really well. If I'm mad, I'll tell you why I'm mad. You said something hurtful, upset me. I'm angry at you now and I don't want to talk to you. Don't get out of my space. And when I'm not mad anymore, come talk to you. That's it. Simple.
Hey, baby.
Hi, Oceana. Hi. Hi, Mudslicker. Hello.
Okay, but I guess I have to live with it. Should I be?
I asked him when he was in here whether Salah has a red room, and he said no, he doesn't. So where is the red room? Maybe that was at somebody else's house. Maybe that was a party they went to. You know how all the boys used to get together and they used to go out dancing and drink and hang out? Maybe that was from like one of their little after party shindigs.
Shouldn't be doing this. He's able to hide him, whoever I missed.
She's very quiet.
I think I'm just gonna go for now. I think maybe I should.
Maybe that's best. Get
Just
offline. Oh, that's okay, Oceana.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pray.
Oh, they did, didn't they? Oh, you're right, Whiplash. They did have red lights in the first house, and that was his bachelor pad, his bachelor cupboard. Oh, that's where it all happened.
I don't know what I'm doing. I feel really stupid all of a sudden. I'm very impulsive.
But like, honestly, if you know you're impulsive, just make a rule with yourself. When I'm feeling this ragey and when I'm this upset, I'm just not going to turn the thing on, no matter what I'm feeling, because I know I'm going to say or do something dumb that I'm going to regret. The rule is if I'm teary and I'm yelly, I'm not turning the computer on. I'm just not going to do it because it never works out well for me. Can't you make that promise to yourself? To make things better? But no. It's probably the same promise she makes to herself about not ordering takeaway. I want to Google them. I want to find out what Sassy Bear's boots, Converse boots looks like. What are they? Let me Google them. I love Converse. I love Vans. I love Converse. I love, there's some Lacoste ones that I want.
Pink.
Let me see. Let me push this. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'll look it up. I've got to see StreamYards, though. Nah, she doesn't.
And I said compared him to.
That's a great question, Whiplash. Do I worry about how much I know about Foodie? It's astonishing how much intimate stuff that she's revealed to us. What we retain is up to on an individual basis. Depending on how long you've watched her, you probably know more, and the creators that you watch, like how detailed it gets. I don't worry so much about how much I know about Foodie. I worry why I keep coming back. That's the question I ask myself. I'm like, she's boring as shit. She's horrible. She doesn't inspire me. But why do I keep coming back? And I think it's the same reason you go and watch Melrose Place and you sit there and you yell at Kimberly when she sets fire to the place and she blows it up. You hate the character, but you love the storyline. The intrigue. It's like, it doesn't matter that she's a shit. We're interested in what she does because she's the villain. It's just a villain story with no heroes in there. That's all. It's Melrose Place. It's Kimberly's story. Who doesn't want the prequel to Kimberly from Melrose Place? How did she get to be such a psycho? How did she get to Melrose Place in the first place? What was she like in doctor school? What was her first boyfriend's name? These are things we need to know.
I'm very upset.
Hi, busy little bee. Hello. It is.
We're fighting.
Absolutely
I get
is.
very, very emotional. I freak out. I don't know if it's because of what. I still have pent up anger from being with Nader. I don't know.
No. I know what it is. Who knows the answer? Put your hand up if you know the answer. Why does Foodie behave this way? Why? If you know, put your hand up. Because we all know why. It's a mystery to Foodie, but we all know why. It's because you've never had therapy. You're not on meds. You don't have a correct diagnosis. Your emotions whiplash. That's why you're like this. Because you need therapy. That's why. Yep, I know you know. Cowboy dog knows.
Yeah. And then I don't even remember really why we were fighting. I think
She doesn't remember, or she started it. Either
very
one.
emotionally fucked up right now. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know.
Maybe she got high and yelled at him.
He didn't tell me. He said, you love me.
Can we just talk about how weird this is? Okay, so this is your first fight, your first big, that we know of, first big blow up with your main man, your new man. You've been together a couple of months, you know. You go and you live stream it to the internet. Normally you'd ring your best girlfriend and you'd be like, oh my God, I cannot believe what he said. And she'd be like, oh my God, he's a douche. We don't like him anymore. And you're like, no. I mean, maybe it was a little bit my fault. And she's like, no, it's completely him. He should never have said that. Because of course she's got your version of the story. She doesn't have his. But no, Chantal looks like my first instinct is to sit here, put on some eyeliner, put on a fresh layer of lippy and cry on camera and tell everybody who was against me going to Kuwait in the first place because I thought this was a bad idea and he was scamming me, that it was all fake and he didn't love me. That's weird. It's weird. And she sits there now, 9 months later, yelling at us, going, why do you think it's fake? We've been together all this time. It's obvious we're truly in love. It's like, girl, you're both weirdos. Weirdos. Oh, really? Oh.
No, he wasn't mad. He wasn't mad at me. I got mad at him for something.
What was it? Tell us.
I got really jealous over something stupid.
Oh, was it the red room pictures?
I called him a pig.
No.
It was a really big insult to him.
Now, that's got to be a big insult to an Arabic man and a Muslim man, right? Because pigs are like haram, like haram. So to call a man a pig like that, that would make him really mad. And then if you called him a coward because, you know, he's such a macho guy, he would be like, me, piggy coward? No. Like, that would be upsetting to be called names by your loved one. And he's probably not used to being called names by women.
But I'm so insecure.
Probably. We know, hun. We can tell by the hijabs. That's why you started wearing them. That's why you're insecure, because that's why you wear them.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
But can you say it a bit louder instead of whispering? Hi, Thunder Rain. Hello.
I just get jealous. I get insecure about things, like dumb things. So I get really emotional. Sometimes I insult him and lash out at him.
She said sometimes. So this isn't their first big blow up. Because she said sometimes, which infers, because we're going to be nitpicky today, which infers that this isn't the first big blow up. Maybe she's been testing the waters with him. She's been like doing little bit of blow ups here. She's having a little bit of edge on her voice. Maybe she's been a little bit snarky on the side. And this one, because she's comfortable and she's further away, she could like turn up the heat a little bit. And she's called him some insulting names just to test to see how well he's going to react and respond while he's away, and whether he's going to be like apologetic, or if he's going to acquiesce, or if he's going to be like stand up to her and have a spine and be like, fuck you, bitch, stupid Canadian hoe. Don't talk to me like that. I'm a big macho guy. I won't tolerate this from my wife. And she's like, oh my God, I think I've gone too far.
I'm just not feeling well, I guess, overall, too. Just like mixing everything all together. Shit, stew.
Maybe that's one of the dishes she's got to cook for us. Shit
I can't
stew.
believe I'm talking about this online.
I can.
Promised I would never talk about our stuff like this online.
Yeah, but you're mad at him and he's mad at you, so you don't give a shit. You think it's over. That's why you're online. Yes, this is a retro. This isn't real. Yes.
I don't have.
This is from, just so Oceana's up to date, because Oceana's popped in late. Okay. This is from February 5th, 2023. This is within the first, I think, day or two, she's back from Kuwait. So the first 3 months has happened. She's gone back to Canada. They've had the first big blow up, and now she's talking about it online. We did Ambie first, and then we did I edited down her live stream, her 30-minute live stream, to about 9 minutes, cut out all the food, all the cat talk, all of the Sala business, and we just got down to the nitty gritty of it.
Rationally when I'm like very emotional. I don't know.
Oh, no. Thunder Rain. See, this is the thing. This is the beautiful thing about Foodie. She is a time capsule, and it's like, it's inevitable. This is going to be the conversation we will eventually be having. The backdrop will be different. I don't know where we're going to have that, but this is the conversation again, which we're going to be happening. Everything stays the same, but it's always changing at the same time in Foodie. If you know what I mean? Like it's a different day, but it's the same shit, different day. But this is coming. This is like a foreshadowing. This is what we expect to happen. And you know what? Her skin is looking flawless here. So it clearly can't be new, because her skin's looking rough as road at the minute. It is not in a good place. It's got its own emotional spectrum at the moment, her skin.
FFG will be getting criminal harassment charges very soon, don't worry. Your dry ponytail days are coming to an end, Peter Griffin. That's all. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go for now.
Oh. Where?
I shouldn't be talking about this online.
Okay.
Don't say anything.
Sassy, you shared it. Is that because I can't see a link in here? Does that mean it's in Instagram or Twitter? Which one? I want to see. I've got to have a look after, but I want to know. Oh, no, I don't want to block that person. Okay. Oh, back on. Oh, all my buttons are out of.
You might regret. Yeah. Where's the haters? Black's chaos.
Okay, bye, Whiplash. See you tomorrow. Thanks
It's
for
not about
coming.
coin.
Twitter, okay. Oh, maybe I can look at it on my phone here.
Everything is messed up. Everything is
Just gonna
messed
quickly.
up.
I've just got my phone now. I'm not
He's
ignoring.
not a grifter, flop era.
Yeah, he is.
Don't insult him, guys. He didn't really. It's not his fault. Just got in a bad fight over my stupid insecurities, which is usually what I fight with people over.
They're like combat boots.
I freaked out at the thought of it being really over.
They're like combat boots. Is it okay if I show the picture, Sassy? Let me know if it's okay if I show the picture. I don't think there's any. No, but they're cool. Oh, I like them.
Called me just now and said if I don't love you, why would I marry you? I was mad.
If I didn't love you, why would I marry you? Because you want papers? That would have been my answers, because maybe you've got ulterior motives. Maybe it was a little too fast. Maybe what you think is love is just like hype, like dopamine rush. I don't know, but no, you don't know me. How can you love me? Okay. All right, I'm going to hold my phone up. I'm going to make it a bit brighter so you can see. These are just checking. No doxing. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. Can you see? They're Sassy shoes. Converse combat boots. I did see the little red and white ones though, Sassy. They were very cute. Aren't they cool, guys? I love them. Oh, I bet they're comfy. I love Converse. Oh my God. I've got pink ones and I've got silver sequin sparkly ones, like the ankle boot ones, like the sneakers. What are they called? I can't remember the name of them. They're the classic just ankle boot, gym style ones. But yeah, I've got pink for my 40th birthday and I got sequin ones for New Year's Eve one year.
What's really scary to me is how I almost destroyed everything in just a moment.
Don't worry, girl. You guys bounce back because you're rock solid. It's okay. High tops, that's the word. Everybody's on top of it. High tops, high tops. But there's another word for it.
Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I shouldn't be.
I think it's called the Chucks. But I think the Chucks are the lowrider ones. Yeah. Oh, they're the design detail, I think, as well. What? No. No, they're not Chuck Taylors because I don't have the star on them. They're just a regular high top. Oh, no. I don't know about you guys, but if I just had a fight with a man and I think I love him and I think he loves me and we're devastated, I would be bawling my eyes out. There would be like dribbling out. My nose would be running. I'd be boohooing, but then I wouldn't go on live and do it. But if I had real true emotions and I was like, everything was falling apart and it was all bad, I would be like dripping like Sinead O'Connoring one single solitary tear. I'd be like a mess. A drunk mess. Yeah, the Chucks. The Chucks are the ones with the stars on them.
I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.
I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my
Iconic song, bro.
demons.
So that was Foodie Booties. Foodie Booty. Really sad moment. Now, there is, what's the time? Oh, it's 11:25. There is, I know, I'd be like, there'd be snot and sniveling everywhere. Now, if you want next time, or I'll just go and see how long it is, what we can do is we can watch the day after and just see how different she is, like how she switches on a dime. I'd just love to see it. Now, let me see. 7 months. Oh, there's so many good ones. When she's high back from Canada, they were the best. High before she left for Kuwait and high when she got back. They were the best ones. Where is it? Oh, I was just watching it because I was checking out which ones I wanted to watch. Where is it? No. Ooh, that was a big no. That was a definite no, that one. Oh, where is it? Can't find it. Oh, here it is. This one. It's very, very short, but it's the next day. Let's just watch it. It's 3 minutes long, but yeah, let's watch it. Okay. Okay, this one here. This was the very, very next day. Just, she's such a dumbass.
Hi, baby. I'm so sorry. This is so cringe. I know this seems fake because it's like who in their right mind would do this. Well, that's the point. I'm not in my right mind. I'm not. All right. So here's the thing. Boo. I'm sorry. I feel silly now. Yeah, I do. I'm very impulsive and it's a problem. Like, hi, Black Stallion. It's a part of life. Protect your union. I was asking him if he loved me at a time when he was very angry with me for what I said to him. You know, every couple has fights and drama and blah, 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 but we got over it. Yeah, and oh, God.
Now, what's the bit? He sat down and explained this to her. They had a Zoom call. And he sat down and been like, I was very angry at you. I found it very hard to be loving in that moment. And he was like walking her through it, like, you know, in his scammy, manipulative way, like a pretend boyfriend would do. Like his red room experience, you know, he was using that. And he's like, I can't be happy when I'm mad. Just like you can't be happy. Like he was training her. And she's just learning that she's 38 and she fight with BB. How did she get around that? She was with him for 7 years. How do you be with someone for 7 years and not learn some communication skills about relationships? How do you not learn that? I don't get it.
Like, I shouldn't have come online, but like I'm so used to that. And like I don't know who else to talk to sometimes. Lilith, welcome to Very Important Recipes. And literally whenever
he doesn't care, he just wants
that he didn't love me anymore. I think I lost it, like legit. And I just like borderline personality disorder. Well, I don't know if I have something. I don't feel right in the head right now. And I don't feel like.
So she's using her mental health as a shield. I act out because I've got something wrong with me. I don't feel right in the head. She's not right in the head. If you know what movies that's from, put it in the chat. But you can't use that. like I have anxiety and depression, and I will say, like, I'm feeling amped up right now, and this now is not the time to be having this conversation because I can't think straight. I can't make a decision. Like, you're asking me questions. I literally cannot formulate the words to talk to you right now. So instead of me just flying off the handle and just saying whatever comes to mind, I have to be like, dude, now's not, I can't do it now. I actually cannot do it now. But no, this one, no. I'm just going to use it as a shield. I'm going to act bad and then just say, oh, I was a bit mental that day. Sorry, soz, my bad. We'll just take it away.
So then, whenever I got off of here,
yeah, probably didn't fight.
I interpreted it. Basically, he said, like, I asked him, like, after.
That's probably right, Cowboy Dog. You can't have a power struggle if you're not fighting together. Like, you can't have a back and forth when there's, like, you need two combatants to have an argument. So if one just is, like, the boss, and he's just like, cool, whatever, don't care, I'm just going to go to work. Yeah, whatever, I'm just going to buy that, whatever. Like, he just doesn't want the strife. He doesn't want the arguing, doesn't want the yelling, just wants an easy breezy life. And if she's just like, I'm going to get my way, whatever. You teach each other how to treat each other.
I was really mad, like, do you love me? And the impulsivity is a problem, really. I know, baby. And he was like, I guess, like, the way he worded it, but I, like, misinterpreted it, like, as, because he didn't, like, directly say, I don't love you. It was, like, after what you said kind of thing, like, questioning, like, even just that, like, made me freak out. Hi, TM, Sam Keith. Hi, guys. I'm sorry to, like, I don't mean to, like, play with people's emotions. I'm just really not well, so.
Nobody's emotionally invested in your fight except you, and nobody should be emotionally invested in your fight except you. Nobody was disappointed. Nobody's burned out. We're just sitting there thinking, oh, my God. What is this? Don't come online and talk about this. That's where everybody was at. I was like, you shouldn't be doing this. We don't want to know. We don't, like, this is dumb. Don't do this to this person that you apparently love. That would have made me madder. The fight would have made me one level of mad, but then to come online and talk about it and, like, call, like, say, like, oh, that would have, I would have been like, one, disrespect, but two, disrespect, nah. And I think most men would have been like, well, fuck you. Don't, if this is how you act, I don't want to borrow it. We're so not even that far into it. We can just wash our hands of it and move on because you're nuts and I don't have the expertise to deal with you. For papers, though. It's for papers.
I'm not well. No, I'm not, Luann, actually. That's why I'm like, I gotta go. I will slap you so hard. Now people are going to say you're an abuse.
This is why they are the perfect pair. They're both just as completely, utterly nuts as each other. And somebody who's just come out of a traumatic relationship with PTSD would not laugh at that joke. They would not think that's funny. I don't care how dark your humor is. PTSD, you wouldn't be like, giggling. No, you'd be like, you don't talk to me like that. We've had this discussion and you know my history. If you're sensitive to me, you wouldn't talk to me like that because you know that's not funny because that's happened to me. It's not humor.
Always say that and then you never say A+.
Bye,
I don't think he realizes people take that serious. I will slap you so hard. He always says that, never does.
Oh God.
He meant on the butt, right? Chantal's love arc, member for 3 months. It rubs the lotion on its skin. What? Bitch, that rebish.
West Coast Squirrel, thank you for the chat.
Why are people so serious? Yeah, I know. He never slapped me. You guys would know. If I told you this, you don't think I would freak out if he smacked me? I told you when what's-his-face smacked me over Octopus, so don't worry about it. I would tell you. What is my life? Oh my gosh, I need to get offline.
Yeah, you do. You really do. Well, not necessarily. I mean, everyone's allowed to be here as long as they're, doing the right things. But just, yeah, if you're going to be here, at least do some cool stuff. But anyway, so it is 11:34. I'm going to go get something to eat. I had cold noodles again for my dinner earlier because I'm a little bit, obsessed with them because they're so good. They're so very good. But I am going to do some more cooking I'm actually going to do a tteokbokki recipe and not a spicy tteokbokki. I'm going to do a non-spicy version because you can eat it in more than one way, and I love it. So I'm going to do a little cooking video. Now, next week, I'm going camping next week. I'm going to be gone from my Tuesday, which is your Monday, through. I'll be gone from your Monday to your Friday, which will be my Tuesday to my Saturday. So I'm going to be away. I'm going to an island. I'm going to be in the sun. Me and my best friend, we are just going camping, and we're just going to check out from the world. We're going to be touching the grass. We're going to be touching the horses. We're going to be touching the sand. We're probably going to get day drunk. We're probably going to get sunburnt. It's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait. So I'm trying to get in a couple of streams before I go, so you don't miss me terribly when I'm gone, because you will not see me much next week at all. You probably won't see any of me for a whole week, okay? So I'm going to drop out of the algorithm. You'll have to look me up, but I'll post when I get home. I'll put up some pictures, and we'll catch up with Foodie, and we'll do some stuff. But I will be gone next week, but you've got me for the next couple of days, all right? So I'm going to probably maybe try and do a live stream tomorrow, if not the next day, okay? So it has been an absolute pleasure spending some time with you tonight. I'm going to go have a little snacky snack, go wash my face, put on some jammies, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, all right? Be safe, be good, be nice to your partners if you've got one. And if you don't have one, well, aren't you lucky? All right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.